I was like, look, son, it's your grandparents. He spit on the grave. I said, you wrong. 2 days later, I had a dream. My father came to my dream and said, boy, why you let that boy spit on the grave? I was like, wait a minute.
If his uncles say something to him about that, it would embarrass him.
Yeah.
The fact that they had to come to him and talk to him about the woman who's always there to help him get out of any bind.
Facts. Like
boy, you got me. I said, you boy.
I never forget.
You got me fucked up. And he was like, he just looked, and then the next day, I had no issue out of him.
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't even talked to my sons, but I'm still going to.
Yeah.
Because y'all need to talk to y'all nephew. You know, he's 6'3", so he's smelling himself. He only 14. He be 15 on the 18th of this month.
Man.
Here it is. I'm about to spend some money to get him a nice little gift because he like playing basketball. You know, he just started been playing for a year, doing really good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get them little shoes to help him jump.
Strip shoes.
$169.
Shoes
And your
expensive.
birthday 2 weeks away, and you telling grandma why I gotta. Boy,
Yeah.
It's the entitlement. Like the entitlement is so crazy. It's wild. I'll never forget because I got shipped off to Waterford or whatever, like middle school or whatever, right? So whole cultural shock.
It's different.
Like during the time in the beginning, I was angry. I'm like, why the hell I gotta be out here, But now that I'm grown or whatever, I appreciate it because it gave me, it helped me be more diverse.
Yeah.
I can communicate.
How old was you when you went out there?
Waterford, I was out there probably around like 14, 15 or whatever.
Okay.
So it might have been a little younger than that or whatever, but I never forget I'm over my friend crib. We chilling. And we was doing something we wasn't supposed to do or whatever. Like the moms had already told us like not to do it or whatever. Mm-hmm. Little Timmy, he still gonna go do it.
Little Timmy.
So the mom come back in, try to reprimand him. He's like, leave me the fuck alone, mom. I'm like,
whoa.
oh,
Right. Yeah.
like, hey, I'm clearing premises because I know something
right,
about to get
right.
Somebody
Some
about to
burners
get
gotta move.
I'm thinking
Supposed
somebody
to move.
get snatched up. His mama just walked out the room. I'm like, what?
Because she was in his space.
Yeah. I had to get on Timmy ass. I'm like, what the fuck wrong with you? You don't talk to your fucking mama like that. Like, I got on Timmy ass. I'm like, you better, like.
Were you scared for him or you was like.
I was scared for him till she walked out the room. Then I got on Timmy ass because Timmy wasn't even laying like that. But in his household he was. But
Because your mama would have swung on you and little Timmy.
Yes.
That's why you were scared for Timmy. Because you thought your ass going to get hit too.
Yes.
I ain't trying to take a beating for Timmy ass. What the hell he done did.
Now I ain't never cussed at my mom, so yeah. But I would push boundaries, but I wouldn't cross in that line. Like leave me the fuck alone. Like I got a brother, he 12 years older than me. My mom got 6 brothers.
Okay.
So it was a different level.
She the only girl?
Yeah, no. She had another sister.
Okay.
So it was 2 girls, 6 boys.
Okay.
But yeah, that I knew like it was on. I knew what I could get away with.
Right.
Versus Timmy ain't give a fuck. Timmy like shit.
Because Timmy get away with everything.
Yes. Yes.
Timmy ass. Wow.
So
I think Timmy ass locked up now too.
He probably is.
Yeah.
So I'm 61. I'm about to be 62 in June. My daddy 94. If I say shit, ass, hell, damn in front of him right now, I'm sorry, daddy, because that's the respect I was raised with.
Yes.
And I just can't. I still can't do that. He can't even see me that good, but I ain't gonna say that shit.
Right. I feel the same way. Like if I cuss in front of my mom, I'll be like, Mom, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Because that level of respect. But on the flip side, like I've seen people cuss in front of their mom.
Yeah.
Cuss their mamas out.
Yeah.
And I'm
like, that part, the cussing them mama.
I can't.
It's crazy.
Now I might slip up, like if we had like a family function, a gathering or something like that, or like we're congregate or whatever, I might slip up and like say a cuss word or whatever. But cursing at my mom, unheard of.
Yeah.
Unheard of. Like that's nah.
That's a beat down.
Yeah. That's just mutual respect. And
that's a beat down, a slap, a choke, or something.
My mom's still a thug. Like if I start raising my voice just a little too loud, she like, remember who you talking to now. Like
That's right.
I don't think they preach inside voices at school no more.
True.
Like, cause
They do like the hand signals and shit now.
what?
Yeah, like
What you mean by hand
they be like
Time out.
times
Right.
like the,
You
the hand
going too
signal-
far,
yeah,
you
the
going too
hand
far.
signal is supposed to
Yeah.
slow them down versus saying use your inside voice. And then a lot of these schools, and this is not a dig at women, they full of women.
Yeah.
And there's not really too many men
Yeah.
in the school like to be there. There's no masculine energy
Yeah,
nowhere.
they need to hear that male authority voice.
Yeah,
they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally agree. Like, yeah, it's completely different from just our generation to now. Like, it's so much stuff. Like, you don't even like I think we talked about it on another pod or whatever. Just how kids interact now. Like, give or take, it's more easily accessible to interact with people. But when I was growing up, I ain't know where none of my friends at. You go outside, you looking for the bike piles out front of the crib or whatever. Like, oh, everybody over there. Woo, woo, I'm sliding over there. What y'all doing? Woo, woo, come knocking on the door. Can such and such come outside? Now they just texting.
Yeah.
Or they on Facebook.
Yeah.
Or something
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Like, it's completely different. And the cardinal rule, have your ass inside before them street lights came on.
About to say that.
See, like
Those street lights,
even in my generation.
now the street lights don't even work.
I had a curfew rule, but I ain't had a street light rule. I knew
I had the street.
I
light
knew
rule.
like I could stay out, but I knew how long
Yeah.
I couldn't stay out.
Like, you knew within reason.
Yeah,
like,
You knew like, all right, she might yell at this time.
mm-hmm.
All right, if I come in after this time, she might whoop my ass.
Mm-hmm.
So I started finding the sweet spot. But like I get there at like 11:30. She might be asleep.
11:30. How old
Were
was you at
still
this
on,
time?
on your street, or was you around the corner?
I grew up in an apartment complex.
Okay, that's different.
Yeah.
Yes, nigga.
Mr. Williams has returned. Welcome back. How was that booty call?
Give me your son's address.
Wait, what?
Give me your son's address.
How was that booty call? That boy is a minute man. You good? You need some water?
You want a beer?
Do you want pressure packs?
Pressure pack?
pressure
Oh,
pack.
my bad. Let me
Stay
stay
off
in
the
my
pressure
lane.
I
pack.
go all night.
Oh my God. Here you go. But what we was talking about
Yeah, moving
That's
on.
how we
Mr.
was
Williams.
raised.
was how we was raised
Yeah, they
As-
over there.
as a youth.
I was
Go ahead. Handle your business.
the wrongs.
But yeah. So yeah,
I won't make it work.
11:30, come home. Sometimes I might beat my mom home because my mom like to have fun too.
Right,
you know,
right,
mom gotta
right,
have a life
right,
too.
right.
Yeah.
So it was nights I might beat her home, and then it was nights I probably wouldn't, and then she'd probably say something, and then but I was like I said, like sometimes I would say some shit I shouldn't be saying. So I'd be like, "Ma, you be out all night."
Wrong
Like-
shit to say. Wrong shit to say.
This my house. You don't
Wrong
pay not
shit to
damn
say.
bill in this
Wrong
motherfucker.
shit to say. Finish it.
Yeah,
I want to hear the rest
yeah.
of this.
You be out all night. Why I can't be out all night? I'm a grown ass woman.
Yep. You better,
You my son. And then she'd get deep. You came out my ass.
yeah.
Right.
Can a baby come out of ass?
Ass is
At
another
that
word
moment-
for vagina.
She ain't gonna say that word to her
yeah,
son.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
I had you
My
on
parents-
You know where it came-
June
he came from.
22nd on a Friday at 2:31 a.m.
Oh,
Damn.
June 22nd.
Yeah.
yeah. She know the day and time
Yeah, we can talk
because
about
she
this.
did that.
Twin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. You got anything to say about your upbringing? Like, how was it? Like, did you have to be in the crib
At a certain time.
at the street
Did
lights,
the
or
street
y'all was
lights apply to
outside?
you?
Nah,
Oh yeah, you know,
no, we didn't.
suburbs.
rich. Yeah,
the
suburbs.
suburbs. You
First
know,
of all, we did had to be in.
they had
We had to be.
neighborhood watch.
We had to
You
come.
know.
We had to be in the house by 7. Eat, shower, everything by 9. We had to be in the bed by 9.
As a
That's
kid,
good though.
As
That's
a kid,
good.
that
as
was
a
school
kid,
nights.
I hated that.
I know,
Had
but
to be in the bed at
but
9.
it's good
Yeah.
as an adult
In the
because-
summer?
because that's
Yeah,
what they
because it's
need.
still bright outside.
In the summer, you
Yeah.
see all your friends outside.
Yeah.
And you outside in your window.
Yeah.
Just looking.
All clean in your pajamas and shit.
That
The
terminology.
Annie music come on. It's a hard knock life for us.
No, before that, when Can Such and Such come out and play? Welcome to the crew.
I said
Can Such and Such come out.
Can
I
Sean
hate it.
come out and play?
Sean got to clean up his room. Sean on punishment.
Y'all ever had to when you called the chick, you had to call them on either on 3-way, call her on 3-way or whatever, or put the girl voice on like, hey, it's such and such here.
Three-way, bro.
I ain't never had
3-way got niggas caught up.
Three-way calling broke my heart one time. I called the chick friend. I'm like, hey, call such and such. Put us on a 3-way.
I'm a mute.
Put me on mute. I want to see if she like me. Let's say she didn't like me. I heard how she felt.
I like he got
Why
a
she
big
ain't
head.
hang the phone up?
He
She
got a big
wanted
head.
you to get this.
Get this work. The friend already knew. She had to know. If
So
that
she set
friend-
you up?
I got
What was the worst thing you heard? Like, oh, Sean got a big head. He pee. He smell like piss.
Nah.
No.
Damn.
you
Oh,
know
it was
it's
an example.
right.
No, it was an
That's
example.
fine.
No, it was an example. I didn't mean that.
Example?
You did.
Don't
You
do
did.
I didn't mean that.
That's him.
No.
Once you say it,
out
he
there.
say what he mean.
I stand on
Yeah,
business. Like,
yeah.
you smell like piss. All right.
You smell like apple juice.
Apple juice.
But yeah, she was like,
It's another word for piss.
Sean got some pretty eyes, but I don't really like him like that.
She
Put
gave
me
you a
in the-
compliment.
Put me in the friend zone. He a cool person.
Yeah.
But I like him as a friend.
Okay.
Dang.
Well, at least she put you in the friend zone.
That day I turned into a demon.
Oh, damn.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's when it. Yeah.
That's
He's
a
been a
kidnapper
demon
guy.
ever since. Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
You
Like,
know, it's medication for that.
You know, cause you didn't had it before.
I ain't never had to scream.
I ain't gonna lie. The friend zone ain't never like. I don't mind the friend zone. Like friend zone been great for me.
Yeah.
That's
no.
it's depend on how you work the friend zone.
You only learn that with experience, though.
That's because he still fuck.
huh?
Ain't nothing wrong with the friend zone.
I am a virgin.
Get the fuck out of here.
Ain't
Listen.
nothing wrong with the friend zone.
He
I'm a
not,
virgin.
I don't think he the relationship type anyway.
That's
no offense.
crazy.
No offense. I don't think he the relationship type.
So what's this going on?
Friend
Week
zone.
3?
Friend
Right,
zone
right,
because
right,
look,
right.
what it is if he cool with the female in his mind, he wanna fuck, but he not gonna cross that path just yet.
Ain't
If
nothing
she
wrong
come to
with
this
crossing it,
man,
though. Ain't nothing wrong with
but nah,
crossing
but I'm saying, but
sometimes.
if she come to him with all her problems by the nigga, like you don't deserve that, woo, then
That's
she
the
sad.
time to take
Then
care
that's
of
when
his
his
friend.
boom, he in there. Then
No,
he wakes
no,
up
no.
like,
Wait,
Wait.
and be that wake up the next morning. We was not
I
supposed
don't like
to do
how
this.
he worded that.
He
I
tried
don't
to make it seem
I
like-
don't like how he worded that part.
worded
Was
it
like
wrong.
if she come, cause I ain't never throw no dirt or no hate on no
Kemarre
man
is trying
name.
to say, like, baby, if you was with
Yeah.
me, you wouldn't have to worry about nothing like that.
No, I ain't even say that.
That's what you
we
saying.
friends, but we friends though.
We friends, but not how you think.
Yeah, that's
This coming from the nigga that
Yes.
be trying to draw the draws off of women.
Yes.
First of all, I don't draw no damn draws.
Nigga be
He
like,
trying to
hey.
draw the panties off of women. and
He hop in their
he
inboxes
trying to
like,
come for
hey,
me.
First of all, they
you know
don't
I
wear
draw
'em.
right.
Paint the panties off of women.
You
What-
know
what
I
you want?
draw right.
Yeah.
I'm a virgin.
You know I
That's
draw
what you
right.
do?
Yeah,
That's how you come at it?
You know.
Well,
I don't
you ain't
need
never,
it.
you ain't
Listen,
never
You
seeing
would
me.
look so
Listen.
beautiful as a portrait.
You want me to draw you?
Let me draw
Call
you.
me, baby.
Yeah. You be seeing how he be moving that way. That he,
I know. He
First of all, listen.
Hey, look at that.
that nigga suave as hell.
Oh, that shit had me. I'm
Listen.
telling you, it had me.
Listen.
I ain't lying. I was like, damn.
Listen.
Yeah.
And he
You ain't
chocolate,
you ain't even doing it
little
right.
silver fox.
All right now.
Look at him.
He showed me how to do that shit. I got
You
that.
ain't.
I'm looking at him right now. Look at him. Look at
Oh,
chocolate ass.
yeah.
Go. This pie gonna get cut short. Keep playing.
Let's go. We was talking about dreams.
Yes.
Right.
Before.
No, that's reality right here.
Hey.
Sweet
He grown, I'm grown.
Dreams.
Okay, back to dream.
Back to dreams.
This
before
ain't,
Yeah.
this ain't no Lupe song, is it?
No, it's not.
Nah, it's
It
cool.
was one.
Daydreaming. But yeah,
Okay.
dreams. Where was we at? Oh,
Dreams and nightmares.
that's Meek Mill. So we had talked about yesterday, me and my kids, relatives who have passed, like visiting them in their dreams.
Yeah.
So I asked my son, I said, like, have you ever had a dream like that? And this was his first time ever telling us. He was like, after Big Granny passed, I had a dream about her. You know, in the dream she gave me a hug and said that she was so proud of him, this, that, and the third. And I was just like, that's deep.
That's very deep.
That's deep. Have y'all ever had like visits from y'all relatives that have passed in y'all dreams? I have. If don't nobody want to start, I can start. I know it's sensitive. It's a touchy topic.
Not so much sensitive. It's just I'm trying to
Think.
Yeah, I don't think I have. So
I have. Yeah.
You want to share?
My grandmother.
Okay.
When she was about to pass, she knew she was about to pass, so she wanted all of us to come and see her. And I was too scared to go in the room where she was at because I knew she was about to die. All the rest of the kids went, but me. And she told my mother and father, Lynn didn't come and see me. And when they asked me about it, I just started crying. And I'm about to tear up now because I'm a big.
I was trying. Yeah, I was trying.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. And so when I got a little older, I just because you don't have to go where they're buried to talk to them. You can sit right here. I can talk to her right now. And I just talked to her and told her why, and I apologized, and that made me feel better. But she came to me in my dream and told me it was okay. She did.
Oh yeah, both my parents. My daddy came recently. I took my son. I be taking my son up to the cemetery to go see them because my parents never met my son. So I took my son up there to see, because both of my parents is buried next to each other, and I was like, "Look, son, it's your grandparents." He spit on the grave. I said, "You wrong." 2 days later, I had a dream. My father came to my dream and said, "Boy, why you let that boy spit on the grave?" I was like, "Wait a minute, wake up!" I didn't know what to say. You laughing?
Because I felt like I knew that was gonna happen.
No, like, he let that boy spit on my.
He said, "Why you let that boy spit on?" That's your grandson.
Your ass here, I'm gonna beat your ass.
That's your grandson.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's little Kemarre.
Yeah, that's.
What about you, Sid?
No, I can't remember anyone visiting me in my dreams. But like she said, as far as like right before my granny was passing, because she was like in and out of the hospital prior to her passing, and she was just like she wanted to go home or whatever and stuff or whatever, meaning she wanted to go back to like my uncle crib. That's where she was staying at and everything. And when she passed or whatever, because I got the call like, Grams to pass, and I was a little hesitant to go see her with her because she was still in the bed or whatever. So I ended up going over there, and it was like, it wasn't really sad. It was really like a real peaceful situation. Like she was just in the bed, looked like she was sleeping. Yeah, whatever. She was just peaceful. Like she was just like, because prior, she kept on saying like she's tired. She want to go home or whatever. She was talking to her mother who had passed years ago.
I've heard like that happens sometimes. Where they be communicating with the ancestors.
And it was crazy because she passed like 4 days right before I moved to Florida or whatever and stuff. And that was one of the two things that was bothering me about moving, because I'm like, I'm gonna be away from my granny and then my nieces. I'm like, my nieces and nephews can come visit me if they wanted to or whatever, but Grams ain't really getting on no plane and all of that stuff to come visit. And I kind of took that as like, go ahead, baby, go see the world, go live your life and everything. And it was just like, it just was like opportune time or whatever.
That's, man, like, I got a similar story. Speaking to the dreams, like anytime I dream about my relatives, it's always like a family function going on. And like they there and we all having a good time. Like we playing cards, the music is playing, and it's like, I feel like that's their way of letting me know that everything is all right. And it's just, I wake up sometimes because the dream be feeling so real. It'd be like, I don't even be wanting to wake up. Right. Because it just feel right.
Want the party to keep on going?
Yeah, I wanted to keep on going. As far
the
as
shit you see down here.
it'd be like Lynn. It'd be so much stuff going on down here. My man was just
Bro,
on
boy,
The door locked.
yeah.
Oh, we straight here.
we are well protected. Well protected.
Well protected. Don't worry.
Great.
I know y'all.
Don't worry. And like, when my grandmother,
Take your time.
Yep.
the night that she passed, I went up there. It was like 6:00. My grandmother is a person that like, she worry about everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she would just worry. So the day that she passed, my little cousin, he had got out of jail, so he was able to go see her, if I'm not mistaken. I went up there at 6:00, and like, her eyes was open, and I had a long conversation with her. I'm like, Granny, like, how she was looking, I'm like, you gotta let it go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you can't stay here for us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, we good.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna be good. I'm gonna make sure my mama good. I'm gonna make sure everybody good. But I'm like, you ain't gotta hold on to this for us no more.
Right.
Like, you can let this go. And I left, and she was gone 2 hours later.
Mm.
And man, like, I was just like, that's just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know if I like helped her like get over the edge, but
A lot of times that's what it is, though. Because a lot of times when they be saying they want to go home,
yeah,
they ain't talking about going home when they was living there. They
Yeah.
talking about going home. When
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
And they ready. They just want to. They trying to let y'all know I'm ready.
yeah,
And like you said, don't stick around for us.
Yeah.
Don't keep trying to hold around for
yeah,
us.
Facts.
You know, just it is a celebration.
yeah.
When my
And-
mom passed, it was a celebration.
And that's one of the biggest things, because I don't understand death like that,
Mm-hmm.
but I know I be trying not to make it to where it's. I know it's sad because a person that we care about is no longer here,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like those people will want us to celebrate.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I be looking at it. I be seeing these TikToks where it be like
That's-
20
yeah.
minutes after the funeral,
They in
then
the
your
hustle,
family in
hustle,
the at the
dancing.
repass
Yeah.
doing the electric
That's too
slide.
much. That's too much.
It's
Yeah.
It be like that though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like, man, it is like to this day, like, cause before my granny passed, when it was my granny birthday, always threw a crazy party or whatever.
Yeah.
And you know, it'd be like cookout, the fish fry. We'd like rent out what is it, Hawthorne Park over there on Telegraph. Yeah, we'd rent that out, had that whole pavilion. Whole fam, all the older fam, people come up from Alabama, every place, you know, great time. And that's like one of the many traditions that we stay, because Granny was the glue. Granny was the glue. Like, that's how I
piggyback off that.
yeah, like, was the glue. Like, that's where, you know, I intermingled with all of my cousins and everything. Everybody coming to Granny crib. Granny then, you know, helping me. You know, I'm helping Granny pick these greens, all types of stuff. She showed me how to make the salmon croquettes and all of that stuff or whatever.
Shit.
So
That's the
like,
shit.
Granny, oh my God, I wish I would have learned how to make her damn sweet potato pies. Like, cause them pies, I don't even eat sweet potato pies no
Oh,
more
they good.
because I ain't none and came close to
Right,
Granny's.
Right. Yep. That's true.
And she was whipping like 8, 9, 10 of them motherfuckers at a time. Like, crazy.
One of the last memories I got with my granny is us cooking. Like, it's a live video of us on Facebook.
Okay, that's cool.
Like, I go, and it's like either Christmas Eve or the day after Christmas, one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I get there, she like, here, like, stir this up for me. Take this out the oven.
Granny gonna put you to work.
Yeah, like, take the trash out.
Yeah.
But yet, you were saying like how your grandmother was the glue, right?
Yes.
Do y'all feel like family is still family in 2025? Do y'all feel like families don't get together like we used
They
to?
don't. It's not like it used to be. We used to have Sunday dinner every Sunday. Every holiday we met up at my mom and daddy house. Now we can't even get nobody to come over for a Sunday dinner. They ain't gotta cook nothing. We gonna cook it. Just come and eat.
Just come, yeah.
Can't get nobody to do that. Everybody got their own life. Everybody doing something different now. They got, they going different directions. I can't be mad because they got their own families now.
Right, right.
But I just wish we can get together like we used to. But we're trying. We're working on it now. And planning something this summer.
Holiday is definitely different.
Facts.
Because throughout time, family always gonna have their inner quarrels with each other and stuff, rather if it's on the surface or behind the scenes or whatnot. And you try to get the family together in one spot or whatever. Well, my family like huge, so it ain't no possible way of getting everybody. But like the people at least in the city that's in close proximity, people beefing with each other or stuff that didn't happen 10, 15 years ago. Like, come on, like, you got kids or whatever. Like, let's come on.
What you think, Kemarre?
Well, I don't really celebrate holidays.
Told you, Jehovah.
I'm not a Jehovah Witness.
Don't play.
I'm not a Jehovah.
Why you don't celebrate holidays?
No, it was my parents. They was both my
shit.
mother and my mother favorite holiday was Thanksgiving. Like, she cooked everything.
Okay.
But actually, both of my parents cooked everything. They both was.
Do your family get together though?
Not really. Nah.
Why you feel like y'all don't?
Because it was my parents the ones who was. They was the ones who was getting us together.
So would you like to do something like that though? With your siblings?
My family is. Some of my siblings, we try to get together as much as we can. Like my brother other than me, he the one who be like, y'all all pull up. Woo. All right.
Well, you invited over with my family every Thanksgiving from here on out.
I'm probably not gonna come though.
I know.
I don't really.
The rest of my family probably not gonna come either. But
it'll
be me and you.
Now I feel bad.
Yeah, like
me and you.
This last Thanksgiving I went to my cousin's house. She had all the cousins over.
That's cool. Still family.
Yeah,
that's cool.
But as far
as long as you meet up with some of your family.
Yeah. But before that, I wasn't really.
I'd take a plate.
I got you.
I can't remember. This was years ago. I can't remember what you had cooked or whatever, because I had came over for that. It was like the Sugar Shane Mosley fight and Pacquiao, I want to say.
That's my sister. She the one who do the cooking.
Oh, you party like that?
On Victory?
That sound familiar.
Are you related to Sugar Shane Mosley, the boxer?
I'm gonna say yeah.
Okay.
Somewhere along the way, I don't know him.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say yeah.
I think I found that out like after the fact, but it was you was throwing like a little boxing fight.
That was my sister.
It was throwing a boxing fight, and then food was hitting.
Yeah.
I was like,
she loved to cook.
I was like, fuck this fight.
I know how to cook, but she loved to cook.
I guess I'll be over Thanksgiving.
I got y'all.
I watched the fight. I'm back here.
I'm back here.
What happened? I tried to go play. I'm gonna let my sister know. Miranda Mosley Holt. They love your food.
I'll be over there Thanksgiving.
Yeah, she the cook.
I'm gonna re-invite myself.
I know how to cook, but I ain't trying to be doing all that.
I feel you.
But hey, she love it, and I love her food. So hey, I got y'all.
That boy, it was slapper.
My grandmother was like the last, the last little piece that was holding the family together. And it's crazy. Like, we'll come together for funerals. Niggas, people will get up there and say the same thing. Like, we gotta stop coming together just for funerals. We a big family. Every time somebody die, we here. Why we can't do this after the funeral?
Yeah,
some of them don't like each other. It's just showing their respect.
They showing their respect,
but some family don't. They can't be around.
I can't even front though. I got cousins that I don't mess with.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you're not gonna want to be around them. Like,
so you the problem? No, I'm playing.
I could be.
I'm talking shit.
I'm gonna hold my tongue on that, but I understand that.
Yeah,
because family members, there's a lot of family members you just can't get along with.
Yeah,
it's best to stay away from them.
Yeah,
I
agree. I
got like two aunties. That's kind of carrying the torch per se. It's still not quite like granny or whatever, but they definitely be organizing like functions and stuff. Especially my aunt Kim or whatever. She throw all of the the cousins, like the men or whatever, like a Father's Day fish fry and
That's
everything.
nice.
Lit or whatever.
That's nice.
The 4th of July. Then
yeah.
my
Yeah.
aunt Tammy, you know, she be trying to put little functions together at her house and stuff.
Yeah.
But
Just think about it, like you got kids, Kemarre got kids, like you said, Lynn, you got kids. They probably have kids too, but it's like it's family, like cousins. Like I was in school, I went through high school thinking I was at high school alone, like no family, and after high school, I found out I had all these cousins that was at the high school with me.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
So I straight would have been in there on all bullshit,
Right.
ready to
Yeah.
fight everybody.
Yeah.
Then.
Like, nigga, you know how many people
Your
live there?
ass didn't know.
right.
I was like that too. I didn't know my mother was adopted. We didn't even know she was adopted till we got older. Like she lost her mother, her father, her brother, so she basically didn't have no family left. She ended up, I mean, she knew she had family. She's just the situation how it happened, and how she got, you know, gave up or whatever. But we found out this whole time we hanging with people, whole time. This is our blood cousin.
Yeah.
Like that was crazy.
Blood cousin of your mama's real family side?
My
or
real- my
adopt-
mama real.
Okay.
We got cousins on her adopted side that we just
So
grew
y'all-
up around with, but
How
we
did
hang
y'all-
around with people. Like how we found out was this girl, I ain't gonna say her name, but she had showed us a picture of this lady and said, This is my grandmama, this is your grandmama. And we looked at the picture, we like, nah, we know who our grandmama is. We don't know that lady, you know what I'm saying? But the lady did look like our mother. So my sister asked, send me the picture. We showed my mama the picture. My mother instantly got mad, and she I don't know that lady, you know, but she did know the lady. Turns out, you know, my mother was the only one that actually looked like the lady. She got other sisters and brothers, but my mother actually looked like her.
Yeah.
And we found out that was actually her real mother, our grandmama.
What y'all think can be done to like patch things up with our families or just with family in general in 2025? Like what could it be conversations? Could it be events? Like what y'all think needs to happen?
I would start out with saying something like, okay, look, I love all y'all. Yeah, my family, I can't pick and choose y'all, but if I've done anything in the past to hurt y'all, upset y'all, or make y'all, I'm truly sorry right now. Let's fix it right now because we need to move on as a family. That's what I would start out with.
Yeah.
I
that's
accept
good.
your apology.
And a lot of people
He said,
I felt like that
and
she
a
was
lot-
talking to me.
and that's maturity right there, because a lot of people ain't gonna take accountability for the things
Right,
that
yeah.
they
They
done.
did. Yeah.
and
They
I may
gonna
have
try
said
to-
something. It might have been minor, but it might have hurt somebody's feelings.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Been there.
a lot of people not gonna do that. Like it's a lot of prideful and stubborn people. So to say what you said, that will help. A lot of people, especially in our culture, it's counseling, therapy.
Yeah.
Like and as a person that has done therapy himself or whatever, to have an unbiased voice that's knowledgeable in the areas that you're having trouble with is priceless.
That's true.
Do y'all think therapy work or like
Yes.
depend on the
It
situation?
works.
Because I know I've seen situations where therapy made it way worse than what it already was.
It can help. All depends on the situation. It can help a lot of situations, but like, you know, they because like you said, no, that telling your problems to somebody don't even know you. Even if it's just you and your mate, and they listen to what they
Talking to Mike, Lynn, I can't hear you.
okay. They can hear. You know, they can understand better what's going on. They can tell you what your problem is because they're hearing both sides.
Yes, and they're unbiased. Now, a lot of people feel like therapy don't work because they go to a therapist, one that's probably just a generic one that you don't even know this person from a can of paint. You are going in there already against the therapy. First, you gotta want the help,
Yeah.
but then it's like a next level of building that relationship with a therapist, because every therapist isn't for everybody. You gotta find that right person for you.
I did a combination of both. Like I went to therapy, and then I did like, I don't know if it's self-therapy or self-reflection. So what I did was I went all the way back to my childhood. And I start looking at my childhood, and I'm like,
He touched you.
why you got to go there,
I'm
yo? Like,
just.
this nigga, what's wrong with this nigga, man?
I'm just.
That'll be the next subject.
Yeah,
I'm just. But it was sounding like that. Like, oh, I hope John didn't get
No.
touched.
It wasn't going there.
I thought it was.
No,
I
but
thought
it
he,
wasn't.
he said he looked back at his childhood. I'm
Did
like,
you get
ah. Huh?
Did you? This is a safe space.
Like I said, next subject.
This is a safe space.
Shit. Touch as in, nah, my daddy whooped my ass with a belt.
But
My
nobody
auntie gave me a
fondled
touch.
you,
Nah,
right? Nobody fondled
they
you.
ain't getting none of this good stuff.
Because if they did, let us know. We
Nobody getting none of this good
we
It's
stuff.
a safe space.
Okay.
Everybody getting none of this good stuff.
Okay, you a man.
Good
Nobody
stuff.
said you wasn't no
You
man.
hear this, man?
Shit, ain't nobody told me he wasn't no man.
Listen, first of all, this is
Okay, you good.
This is a privilege. All right, it's a privilege.
Let me
to
have my
touch
moment.
this chocolate.
Right.
All right,
As you were
no.
saying, Shine.
Let Sean have his-
It's a
That's why you
privilege.
need therapy. Main character syndrome.
You need like a little
One-on-one.
button so we could just cut this nigga mic
Mic
off.
click.
Boop.
Going back.
Okay.
Going back. Self reflection. So I went back to my childhood, started looking at stuff that might have happened that make me act a certain way. Start asking myself, why do I act the way that I act? And as I did that, I'm like, man, this is why I am the way I am as an adult. So I went on this whole little journey of fasting, like all of that, just to like really get that stuff out of me. And it helped.
Breaking trends.
Yeah, it helped. I can say this too though. It's a continuous work, cause like if you don't continue within the work, the same thing that you probably fasted for to like break, it's gonna come back. I was trying to get out of laziness, boy. I had stopped being lazy but once I got back lazy,
Yeah, the XXL.
Nigga said, I love it here.
The
How did you
XXL.
get back lazy?
Drinking that XXL now, Lulu.
Getting complacent.
complacent.
You reached your goal.
You reach your goal.
Okay.
Fucking.
That too. All of that. You like it's like once you start seeing results,
Yeah.
you like, all right, I'm good now. But that's the first test
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
That's the moment where you supposed to keep going. My bad.
I caught mine this time.
That's like,
But that's different. Yours is on vibrate. His is
I
not.
don't need it.
It's rude.
But that's the moment like I used to work out. Right? You just need to laugh.
That's why I just
sorry.
said me working
Yeah,
out.
like
No, I
I
didn't.
used to work out, exercise. You know, you'll lose a little weight.
And think you.
Body starts toning up.
Right.
He
See a little physique.
You start working out.
Stop working. I ain't gotta do no more.
Yeah.
90 days later, you done gained double of what you lost.
Humble. It's
Now you big as a suburban.
Now you humbled.
Big back, big back.
Yeah. But I think it's a combination of both, man. Just self-reflection and therapy. Therapy was all right for me. I just felt like the lady was just sitting there just listening to what I had to say.
Was that the only therapist that you tried?
Yeah.
Was she?
You gotta
You know feedback?
You gotta continuously seek help.
Yeah.
Like prime example, because when my first two, I didn't mesh well with. I just felt like I was a ticket for them, like I was an appointment. The third one, it was seamless. Like that therapist became like my best fucking friend, for real. Like, yeah, in the beginning, you know, it's kind of scripted or whatever. It kind of become monotonous. But as you gain like that relationship, because you know you can have like your you come to the office or whatever. He about to whack the
This
fuck
what we
out
were talking about,
somebody.
Lynn. Like, why is he walking down the street with that big ass stick like that?
That's a branch.
That's a branch. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
He about to throw it away.
No, he's going in there to get something.
It's part of his house he's building.
Yeah. You getting ready to build the ark.
Let me ask you this: was all your therapists females?
The first one was a man, and the last two was women.
Do you think
the
that's
one that was my best friend was a woman?
Of course, you know, you're not gonna be best friends with no
No,
grown
but see,
man.
sometimes they listen to you and they can relate to what you're saying,
But
and they know the right things to say to you that you need to hear.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get
And
at.
this could
Like
be-
the difference between the female therapist and the male therapist, and whether they're black or
I feel like they race
clear.
does play a part.
Oh, white.
I feel like that plays a part because that was another reason why it was so hard for me to find a therapist, because I felt like I need somebody that can correlate or relate with the traumas that I've been through or whatever, and not just read it in a book or read the statistics. I want you to actually can feel this shit or whatever.
Right. Know exactly what you're going through.
So after like the third one that I met, and this was in Florida, you know, I was going, you know, I was getting like little exercise of the paperwork, and next you know, I got like, you know, I could just text or like call or whatever. Like, yeah, it was like my insurance covered all of it, whatever.
Yeah.
So like that kind of took like the transaction aspect out of it, and it was just came sort of like a mutual friendship. And up until last year, that was my therapist or whatever. You know, rest her soul, or she ended up passing away or whatnot. But
Y'all just stressed that lady out.
I can imagine like being a therapist got to be like top 3
I used to
stressful
say that
jobs.
too. Like, who gives a therapist therapy, or who pastors the pastor?
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Because a lot of therapists do have their own therapy.
For real.
They do.
Like a therapist going to another therapist, like this person's one of my
hey, my
clients
job is stressing
me out.
Yeah,
You can relate.
I can for sure imagine.
Do y'all feel like therapists got a God complex to where like they think they may know all the answers?
Nah,
No, I wouldn't
my
say
therapist
that
would be like, I don't know, said like that's, you know, they like, it's all about how you deliver a message.
Yeah.
You cannot know something and still help a person.
Mm-hmm.
You can provide
Common sense.
You
Just
can
common
provide
sense,
like
yeah.
a solution. Like I don't know the answer per se, and it's okay. That's where the problem
Right.
becomes, because people be still trying to act like they know and give you some fucked up advice.
Yeah.
You gotta.
Yeah, I tell all my people, if you don't know the answer, no question's a stupid question if you don't know the answer.
Facts.
And if I can't get the answer for you, I'm gonna find it for you.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna sit there like I'm gonna give you something funny to
I give good advice. Sometimes I give bad
Hey,
advice.
It's advice though.
Some bad advice be good though.
It all depends on how the person
Example.
listen to it. You got
You
some
said-
advice, Kemarre?
Some
Give
bad,
me an example. The bad advice that's good.
bad advice that's good. All right, it's real quick. My niece, she asked for something. I said no, you can't get that. If you want it, gotta let you have it. We left the store. She pulled it out of her pocket.
She stole it.
Yes,
Hey,
So God let her have it.
I guess so.
or she let her have it.
That's what somebody.
So what did you do?
Huh?
What did you do?
You
Give me a piece. But I say this to say this. Don't do that again.
At least not with me, because I ain't going to jail with
I made her
y'all.
take it back.
Nah,
I don't know. We was already in the car.
And told her I was
Listen,
gonna
I
take it back.
look. I done had situations where I done went with people when they was stealing, and I didn't know they was stealing. Like some people ask for a ride. Yeah, you get a ride. I ain't gonna say who did this, but person asked for a ride. All right, we can go to the. They wanted to go to Walmart. They want to go to Walmart to get some stuff for the kids to go swimming.
Yeah.
All right, that's cool. Get to Walmart. I walk away. I said, I'll be back. I come back. In my mind, I'm like, I don't remember you having a big purse coming in here. Whole time, she stole a purse to steal stuff in the stolen purse. Crazy work.
I had a time where I had took somebody to a Family Dollar, and they had like one of them big triple fat goose coats on. They went in skinny. They went in skinny.
Yeah.
When they came back out, they was about 240.
Ooh, that sound like when they take the cotton out the inside
Nah,
and stuff
They
it.
just
They knew how to stuff it.
Yeah.
I heard word on the street is
I hope the
they-
police don't watch this because we definitely giving out.
We gonna have to
gems that-
edit this.
It's over
Yeah.
10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You could have just said it was over 10 and let it go.
Now that I think about it, you know, they be on YouTube, they be everywhere. They get to like, hold on, what they say again?
That nigga said this was Friday.
Look, I'm still trying to figure out how did they catch dog with that dope in his hair and his wig, and the toupee. Like, who thinks of that?
I would have thought of that if I was
I
TSA.
remember when I used to work at the Summit Place Mall.
We know we grew up in
Foot
action
on
on
store, but I ran that motherfucker. I had people at the register and on the floor and coming in to get the stuff.
Oh, now we know
The
who.
nerve I got now ain't nowhere in the world.
Right.
The whole family was dressed in those items. That's all I'm gonna say.
I wish I would have been in the
For
family.
Oh, there was some nice items. I'll tell you afterwards.
So going back, man, we were saying families should get together in 2025.
Yeah.
Lynn said that one person need to start taking accountability. Hey, if I offended you, if I said anything, done anything, you know, that could start the process. Said mentioned going to therapy. What y'all think about fighting?
Sometimes you do need to squabble it
With
up.
gloves though. With gloves on.
Nah.
Not with
Take
my
the
family.
gloves off.
Not with your family.
And we can't even do the fight. Not even saying what's on your mind. You just gotta accept that I'm apologizing. I didn't know I hurt you. You can tell me what I did to hurt you, but we're not gonna go back and forth about it. That's gonna start another argument.
Yeah.
Do you
That person gonna still be feeling like they still gonna be hurt. Sometimes they will. Sometimes they accept the apology. Sometimes they won't. I know my family. It's best to just say, I accept the apology. Okay, and just move on.
Word.
Yeah.
And I gotta tap in on this because I know my little cousin gonna be like, he gonna call me. He gonna be like, you talk about all this forgiveness shit. Woo, woo, woo. You still ain't fucking with Cuzzo, and I'm not. Fuck that nigga.
Damn.
But,
Some things you
Is this the status you made? This the status he made?
fuck that nigga. I gave that nigga too many chances. You ain't about to
some
keep
things
playing
just
in my
can't
face.
forgive.
But we can still have a cookout. We can coexist.
Yeah.
You know,
That's where I'm at.
We can coexist.
That's where I'm
So
at.
this is like
I just don't
I
gotta
don't even feel
converse
like
with you.
I don't know. It's like
I don't gotta converse with you.
Right.
It don't necessarily
I
have
feel
to be
that
an
way too. I
issue.
feel that way
Like
too.
I can intermingle. Like we
So
could be in the same
could you
proximity.
be
Like
like,
they
could
said,
you be like, yeah, I was gonna
a
say,
circle,
could
you
be
say, what
like,
up, what up?
what up?
What up? Yeah, skip him. That's
I
what
do
you
it every
said.
day.
Yeah,
I do it every day.
Okay.
I came to a nigga birthday party and ain't speak to him.
Damn.
Well, it wasn't his party.
Nah, you said it.
We got a squabble. You come to my party
And you don't speak
you
to
don't
me?
speak to me?
Why you go?
Yeah.
No, I didn't go to his party. I didn't even know it was nigga birthday. I just happened to pull up to the people cribs.
Okay.
And they was like, oh yeah, it's this nigga birthday. I had a bottle or whatever. My cousin, who his brother is, who I fuck with, I'm like, I'm very fruitful with my liquor. Like I'm passing out everybody shot. Everybody get a shot.
Bad influence.
Walked up, gave cousin a
I
shot.
wasn't even an alcoholic until this podcast started.
I gotta go to AA because of this man.
I just started last week.
Yeah. Wow.
Every time I look up, I'm on TikTok looking up drinks.
Okay, and Mr. Perky Pressure Pack.
Listen here.
Who,
Hold on, bro. You out here just throwing out my. Listen, I only had it once. All right.
and said you would do it again.
I would. I definitely would. I would. I will. Yes.
Look,
But I'm not. I'm not.
What's the Perky pressure pack?
I have to tell you off camera.
Okay. I want to know. I figured it was off camera situation. We'll talk later.
Go ahead.
like all in all, like it's never an issue. Like I don't have to put my hands on nobody or whatever to resolve issues or whatever. I just delete you from my existence. You don't exist no more.
Cut off game strong.
Immaculate. Like another cousin just texted me the other day, tried to ask how I was doing. I act like I ain't know who it was. He said his name, never replied. Like, come on, bro, you know what you did. Once you cross that line, you gotta stay over there.
Do you hold grudges?
No, they don't exist.
Certain things you need to leave where it's at. I
And see,
understand what
like
he's saying.
people will
And
feel
that's
like
Depends
okay.
what they did.
people will feel like if you saying I don't mess with that person, that's a grudge. I don't think so. I think like, hey, I forgive you.
But then you forgot it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I ain't forgot what you did.
Yeah.
That part.
I'm completely impartial. Like I'm gonna never say no bad ill on on these people or whatever. I just have. I'm completely impartial.
Bro, you was just like, fuck that nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Stand on business.
Fuck.
Yeah. What about you, Kemarre?
I don't argue. I don't, hold grudges. They love me.
Yes, the fuck you do.
What's not to love about me? Look at me.
This nigga?
What's not to love about me?
That's true.
I don't argue. I don't fuss.
That's right.
I fight.
I was about to say you beat people up and then
I
get
don't
discounts.
I don't. Bro, that's what you doing now? That's what we doing? That's what we doing? I'm a changed man. That was
You changed me?
yeah, I don't know what I don't condone nobody do any type of violence. Bro, you just had to now. If people watch this and they come, yeah, I see y'all talking, and that's another. I'm gonna pray for him.
You praying for him?
Yeah, I actually got deep in my, calm. Don't let nothing get to me. I'm not taking no bad energy this way. I'm pushing it out. I'm nonchalant about everything.
I believe that part.
I
Yeah.
don't let nothing get to me.
Until it come to our kids, then it's up.
Oh, that's different. That's
up.
different.
It's
That's
up.
different.
I swear to God, it
That's
goes
different.
0 to 1,000,000.
Bro, I pushed a little boy in the store from.
That's wild.
Even though he bumped my son, it was an accident. It's the fact that he didn't turn around and say, "I'm sorry."
Yeah, I
Why
agree.
he put the kid voice on?
I agree.
Because I'm just saying,
I'm with
bro, you ever got bumped by somebody bigger than you? Yeah, I pushed him, and the parents looked at me. I said, do something.
It's up.
Y'all should have told.
I just
y'all
be
son
forgetting,
to
like,
say he was
'cause-
sorry.
Yeah, I'll just be overprotective with my son. 'cause it's
should.
like, he's my son. This is
should.
it's the only thing out here that's
I'll
You
put
should.
some
That I
love on
gave
one of my
life to.
kids right now.
That's
Yeah.
a little me.
yeah.
You should. That'd be crazy though. Like, I be like, when I see some badass kids around my kids, like at fucking play place at Great Lakes.
Yeah.
I be like, get your ass, come on.
We
Yeah,
gotta
it's time
go.
to
Yeah, I be over there. You having a conversation?
Yeah, because I
They
know
be
how
sitting
I
there
am.
looking. Yeah.
I know how I'm gonna respond.
Yeah.
He from the trenches.
Yeah.
I be judging a little. Look at that little ugly ass.
No,
little-
for real. Sometimes I be feeling bad.
The dirty
Damn,
ass
you just
kid.
call a little
I do be.
You probably the type of person be like, look, that's my baby, my newborn baby. Oh,
That's a
okay.
nice outfit.
Yeah, okay.
Like the shoes.
Right.
You got your face.
I hate that I'm that way in public when I see kids. I be like, look at that little badass little boy.
Yeah.
His mama need to comb his hair.
Oh, I hate that. I hate to see little dirty kids, little dirty faces,
Yeah,
snotty
runny
noses,
nose.
no socks
Yeah.
on.
No
Mama
socks
got
on.
a jacket on, but the
Yeah.
baby don't. No.
Shoes not tied up.
Dingy clothes.
Shoes on the wrong feet.
Yeah.
Nigga, mama all damn day.
Shirt inside out.
Them little kids that go to the private schools and they be having a collar shirts, collar be all fucked up, all wrinkled.
like somebody
just
Grab that motherfucker
look like a
up.
damn ponytail scrunchie.
Yeah.
Shirt all fucked up. I be like, God damn.
Yeah.
God just be giving kids to anybody. Like, what the fuck? I be pissed
Nah,
off.
I be-
bro.
This nigga done took your role today.
He said, "How you
I
really
told you
feel?"
I am changed. He
Nigga swap chairs. Like, what is going on?
I'm changed. He said, what the fuck?
They be having these motherfucking kids don't take care of that. That's a trigger for me.
Yeah.
Bro. That's a trigger.
I said that in one episode. If you can't afford to take care of your kid,
There you
don't.
go, Anthony Edwards.
have
Yeah.
I got on somebody else at Waterford Myers. Meyer. It ain't no S on the end of Meyer.
I get it. It's black people.
Yeah.
We do.
So
We do that.
it's cold. I got a coat on. These people got on coats. Actually got on Montclairs.
Yeah.
And little James ain't got shit on.
Nope. And probably
Nothing.
shorts.
They
too.
got a shirt with a thin ass blanket on or whatever. Like almost look like a damn what's that a swaddle blanket damn
Yeah,
near
swaddle.
or whatever.
And they probably wasn't holding his hand as they was crossing the street.
No, it was a baby in a actual
in a stroller.
baby seat.
Oh,
like,
okay,
yeah, it was
okay.
like damn near a newborn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I get out. I'm like, the fuck is y'all doing? They looking at me all. I'm like,
I feel
so the
like-
baby not cold. Y'all got on $1,200 coats and y'all got this thin ass blanket on. Get your ass in the fucking car.
I just had a situation on that yesterday.
Like, I was pissed.
I'd be like, who the fuck is dog?
Right, that nigga probably like, that's your voice. I didn't even think that far back. They got their ass back in that car though.
Yeah. Go ahead, Lynn. My
I'm leaving
bad.
the kids' basketball game. This lady walking in, she got her newborn baby on her strapped on her stomach
Yeah.
with a receiving blanket cover. She got on a jacket. Kids got on jackets. The baby head even got a hat on, and she got a baby
Exactly.
head on.
Crazy.
So everybody can see she got a baby. Everybody know you got a baby.
Feet out.
Right. All that baby weight.
She was, but they want everybody to see their little baby, their little pink baby.
Yeah.
No, not me.
What color she was though?
I hate when a parent ain't holding their kid hand when they walking across the street, going into the grocery store.
Oh, you said walk across. I'm like, my son don't like me holding his hand.
Yeah,
Across the street, yeah. Come here.
Your son said he want to fight you.
Why the fuck y'all ain't holding that baby hand?
I be snapping.
Yeah,
I turn into an instant parent.
Yeah,
with all
yeah,
kids. When
yeah.
I see some misalignments going on, like, come on now.
I can't believe like some of the stuff my mom used to do to me when it comes to protective measures. I said I wasn't gonna do this shit, but I do it now as an adult. Like my mom, we'd be walking, she'd be like, "Don't walk behind me. I can't see you." People take kids, they take adults too. I like, Mom, good. Now I be at the mall, my daughters and shit.
I walk backwards. My son did that yesterday. I'm walking backwards. Like, they better watch out for me. My son behind me, I turn around like, I gotta walk backwards because he can't walk as fast as me. But hey, you watch out. Yeah, 'cause I'm not turning around.
I'm glad, like, my kids, you know, I don't know, maybe just because I got on them early about it, like, give me a hand or whatever. Like, they coming up to me asking for my hand, like, because I park across the street from my house or whatever. So I park across the street, so we got to cross like the road. And as soon as we come down the stairs, they both, my daughter, hand, and they get my hand. And being that it's two of them or whatever, when I'm putting one in the car seat, it's not one standing to the side. I got them right here in front of me, right there, pressed against the car or whatever.
You gotta do that.
And then because I don't want no time my kid run off, even though they not runner offers, but I'm not taking that chance either.
Right.
Yeah.
That it only take one time.
Yeah.
So I
take 2 seconds.
Exactly. So I either I put my son through, he can crawl over to his seat or whatever,
Junior!
and then I put my daughter in, then I go around and buckle him in.
I was watching Waist Deep.
You can't help yourself.
I couldn't.
You got Tourette's, I'm telling you.
Can't help yourself.
Tyrese moment.
Yeah, I had a Tyrese one.
Yeah.
What more do you want from me?
Y'all got anything y'all want to add before we close, man? I think this was dope.
Oh yeah.
Lynn, you fire.
I'm glad I came
Yeah.
down. Okay, down.
I want to shout out, man, all of our new listeners, all our old listeners. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, follow it everywhere. Lynn, you got anything you want to say?
I'll be here next week.
Okay.
All right.
Where this nigga get an accent from?
What you mean?
Nigga said listeners.
Listeners. Sometimes
What is his accent?
He was listening to the country grammar before he got here.
So, nigga just
That's
got an
what it was.
accent out of nowhere.
listening to all Atlanta music all weekend.
He did it all weekend. Now he from
That
Atlanta.
boots on the ground hustle. We gotta learn
Houston,
that.
Atlanta, Vegas.
Oh,
Boots on the
man.
ground.
Oh yeah.
Where them fans at?
Why you pointing at me? I ain't
got
got
your
no
fan?
I got a plate.
I'm gonna bring some fans. We're gonna get that hustle in. Yeah,
You
but,
know you got to hustle.
yeah.
I need to learn.
You know how to hustle.
I've been
Yeah,
asking
you know I
people.
know.
Little
Yeah.
hustle king right here.
Can't hustle.
I can't either.
Pig roasting
Yeah.
all the.
I'm gonna have to
recent-
tell you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to
you
teach
see
you.
him out there at the pig roast?
doing all the hustles, and I
Listen.
couldn't even do the one he was doing.
Listen, growing up, that's all my family did
Okay.
was party. They some party. They all the hustles. Yeah. Plus, I had to learn. That's the only way you know.
Yeah.
You got the girls.
It's like exercising.
All the
you
all the
get the
girls
girls,
love a
huh?
dude that don't go out there and
I wouldn't say all of them. I say some.
90%.
You-
When I came up.
You be hip rolling, Kemarre?
Let me see.
No, I wasn't one of those hit
Lady, that
rollers.
nigga was hit rolling back in the day,
me
bro.
see.
I just know it. I just know this nigga was hit rolling. Nigga grabbed his
Oh,
shirt.
shirt in the mouth
Kemarre,
ass
show.
nigga.
No, hold on. Let's first of all,
You gonna show me
that was the light skin thing.
No, nigga.
That was a light skin thing.
No.
I used to dance.
That nigga be on the ground.
I used to dance, but I wasn't doing none of that.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Let me see.
I didn't hit roll.
Do you
I
know
didn't-
how though?
That's beside the point. Listen,
This nigga was a menace. That red light.
I can see your little chocolate ass.
You had a dance name. You probably had an airbrush shirt with your dance name when you was on the dance
everybody.
team.
My name.
Mari
was,
Mitchell.
My name was Baby Oil.
No,
No
I want
Diddy.
you to pick another one right
No
now.
Diddy.
We can't
Yeah.
use that one.
No.
out
Listen,
loud.
listen. This is way before the Diddy shit.
Diddy Jr.
That's-
Don't you ever disrespect me,
Diddy Jr.
Snake.
You should have never
Snake,
told nobody
Mike,
that.
Snake Jr. or something. But listen, everybody know me. Knew I had that name way before all this shit happened.
Baby
Baby
oil.
oil?
Baby Oil was. I can bring
Are you
up.
proud of
messages.
it?
I am.
He ain't saying
I'm
this
not-
for the last time we asked about
this-
nicknames.
Because I'm not. This it's a
no
life.
information.
It's a life that I'm not proud of.
Baby
Okay.
oil.
I say he was a scripper.
I was actually. I paid for school doing that shit.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did. No,
Hey,
For real? You
Yeah.
I know some
You got
very.
pictures?
No, but I.
Can I get a picture?
I don't know. But I was dressed like Zorro.
All right,
I was
dog,
just
this
like
is
Zorro one time.
the Sean Preston podcast.
I had a life.
Right.
I had a life
Let me
before
help,
y'all
man.
met me. I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of it.
Shout out to the scrippers.
Yep.
I changed. I give myself.